Hi, everybody. I'm Helen Terry, and I'm here at Soma Ranch. And I have the absolute pleasure of visiting today with Erin Curren, who I've known for several years now. Maybe you can fill in the gaps of how long, Erin. But the main purpose of us connecting today is to celebrate you. I know you've been a coach for a while, but you seem to be such a beautiful student of the work, and you recently got accredited. And I wondered what that meant, and so as I wanted to know myself, I thought some friends might like to know too. So congratulations on your recent accreditation, and can you share with us more about what that means as a life coach now? And I'd love to know more about what you offer.
Thank you, Helen, and hello, everyone watching. I am Erin Curren, and I live in Maine, and it's my pleasure to know you, Helen, for over a decade now. I met you in person in 2012 for the NIA training we did together that year. So I am, yes, recently credentialed as a professional life coach through the International Coaching Federation, the ICF. And for me, this is an honor to be welcomed into the professional community worldwide of coaches. And as an ACC coach, that's the Associate Certified Coach credential that I've earned, I had to undergo a certain number, 100 hours of coaching experience and pass a 3-hour exam, and with 81 different coaching scenarios, and choose the best and worst answers for those as a coach. How would I respond in those scenarios? So that was a learning experience in and of itself, and it was the threshold that I walked through to enter this professional community. And really what drew me to coaching is my own life story. I was working in academia. I have a PhD in French and Romance philology, and I taught for many years at the college level. And though I love the language and I love speaking French and many things about that career, it wasn't the right fit for me. And it dawned on me that I was doing somebody else's dream job, just not my own. I love these institutions, fabulous colleagues. Students were great, but the work wasn't for me. And so that led me on to exploring what is my calling. And in addition to that, I work with many women who are in a period of transition in their life, women who are in recovery from alcohol and drug addiction. And I'm a NIA teacher. And so in that, there's this opportunity to connect with students as they're experiencing NIA and the transformative power of that practice. So I found myself in a coach-like relationship conversation often with others, and decided to pursue my training with the Newfield Network. So yes, I'm celebrating as well. Recently certified. Thanks for asking.
Oh, it sounds lovely. I love how you shared how you were living a dream job, but somebody else's. And then that really connects with each of us, finding what is our purpose. And interesting also how in life we might have found our purpose, but the only thing that's constant really is change. And so we might evolve out of our purpose and need guidance to find the next one. So fascinating. Do you feel that you're now living your dream job?
I I I love coaching the clients that I have, and my clients are growing, not only growing and transforming on their paths, but I'm slowly getting more clients, which I love. And I have plenty of room in my schedule if anyone watching this is curious. I love having these conversations. For me, the space of a coaching conversation is quite unique. It's a space of possibility and exploration as equals, coach and client. It's not like going to a therapist where there's a level of expertise and you're really talking about, they have some answers and direction for you. The coach is really a colleague, an ally, and together we explore. And yes, I have training and ways to approach whatever topic the client brings to the conversation. And it's about embracing curiosity, and quite often my skills as an improviser come in quite handy too, in that space. So I love the work of coaching, and I'm grateful. I'm grateful that I love it as much as I thought I would.
I love that. It's funny. One of the things I remember about when I first met you was your art car. I think as soon as I had met you, it was like this beautiful car that had black and white and images and words and messages, and as you're sharing about your coaching, but also your improvising and how you teach near, is you are so creative in many ways, but I see something about you. I feel like you really are a true artist. And it's almost like now with the coaching, you found a way to integrate all these many talents in an artistic, individual, personal way with each person that you meet. It sounds wonderful.
Oh, thank you, Helen. And in the name of service, being of service to others, which I know is something close to your heart as well. It's wonderful to be able to apply these skills and my background in these different areas to serve someone having a new insight, a new realization about what they want or the direction that they're looking to move next in
That's
toward.
wonderful. So, what would a coaching session look like? How long does a coaching session usually last? Does the participant come in with a certain intent or a need? Like, can you talk me through a session a little bit?
Sure. And there's a lot of information on my website, which is my name, erincurren.com, as well, to walk you through it. Typically, the way I coach is over Zoom, just like you and I are speaking. And an hour is a typical length for a session, 45 minutes to a 60-minute session. During that time, yes, the client brings a topic to explore. And if they don't have a topic, we explore that, and pretty quickly land on one. Oftentimes we're so busy in our lives that even though we've set aside this time to coach, sometimes we don't always have a topic. And so we work through that as well. And it's really client driven. So if you were my client, Helen, you would bring a topic and we would explore this. And I'd ask you a series of questions around that topic. That it's not really a script, it's just a way to get more information. And it always varies a little bit, the approach. Oftentimes with my background with Nia and embodiment, we will bring in an embodiment exercise. Sometimes we start by centering, becoming aware of the breath, of the body, pausing, especially if the person is coming in with a lot on their plate or in their mind, and becoming present. And then we'll explore the topic. And there's no predictable one path. That's what I love about it. There's really so many ways up the mountain, as they say. There's so many ways to cross the ocean, and there's so many ways to explore the topic. And the magic and mystery of it is that by the end, it's sort of magical how it comes together. And sometimes it comes together 10 minutes before the end of the call. It's really unpredictable. But what is certain is that there is a moment of clarity or a new understanding or awareness, and that is solid gold. We look at that, and then we look at how is that going to be woven into the coming week or weeks? How is that going to be a part of a practice, an embodiment? How is this client going to use this awareness to help get them towards the goals that they have set forth for themselves?
It sounds wonderful. There's a similarity there, I think, with both Nia and your improvising of form and freedom, and also what we call the body's way and your body's way, that you have a design, a training, and at the same time, everybody who comes, what's constant is we're each unique. And I can see how your improvising skills can really help with that. And something I really appreciate about you consistently is your high vibration of wanting to be of service. But I also find you to be such a woman of integrity, but also I appreciate your level of I really it's weird, but two things here. I find you to be an excellent listener, and you're definitely one of my go-to people. Sometimes when I want to just talk through something, I find you to be an excellent listener. And at the same time, you seem to have this way of staying relaxed, but hearing the details. Like you seem to you ask wonderful questions. I find your timing to be really good. I think timing is an important thing when we are guiding other people. So
Mm.
that beautiful skill of you're such a great listener. So thank you for that personally and also for your future clients. I'm intrigued to see about having a session with you. I think it seems wonderful. How great I think these days that we're not alone and we can call upon people with your expertise. It's like you've got the training, but you also are, you have your life story, you have your path, you're doing the work, you've done a lot of work yourself. And that also comes into being part of the whole full package of Erin Curren. So I'll be sure to include the link down here for if people want more information about you. And I'm sure there's information there for signing up. If anyone has any other questions for me, you're welcome to let me know. And I would like to sign up for a session sometime, and maybe we can have another talk afterwards, and I can share what I learned by being in your professional capacity for an hour, which will be a treat for me. So congratulations. I think it's such a wonderful achievement. You've invested a lot of your time into this and dedication, and I wish you all your best with your practice. I'm glad that your practice is growing. You deserve this, and just well done. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Helen. Thank you for having this conversation with me and letting others know about my coaching practice. I really appreciate it.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Bye for now.
Bye.